We originally I wanted to maybe try and cast a little bit of NA, but I think that the Latin American qualifiers are going to go on for quite some time, so I won't be able to cover NA, I don't think. But enough about NA, because here we are in Latino America, and spawning in the top right hand corner of Inside Now, we have the Mexican Zerg representing Team GP. It is Cham. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Inside Now, we have the Colombian Zerg player. He is teal, representing the Daredevils. I think that's what they're called. It is eGGz. Here we go. As eGGz, unlike the Zerg Lord, he has no fear. He opens up hatch first against Cham. Mano a mano, papi. He wants to go toe-to-toe with the best Zerg player in all of Latino America. Cham, of course, the most recent Latin American champion and representative in DreamHack. Would be a little bit surprising if he doesn't make it through the HomeStory Cup qualifiers. He came close, don't get me wrong, he came close and he's still in the running. But now he has to go through El Huevito, papi. He has to go through eGGz. And eGGz will not make it easy on him. To see a hatch gas pool opener here from both of our players. Pretty standard, all things considered. It's kind of what we would be expecting here. But how will things diverge moving forward? We'll be seeing some Ling Bane action. We'll be seeing some Roach Ling aggression with +1 carapace, as that has been quite popular recently. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, here we go. As the queens are being produced, still drones on the way as well. We did pull out and should be pulling back into gas. Actually, Cham just maintaining that gas mining here. Going to be going for a faster baneling nest, and we should be seeing third bases here. Well, I guess this is the first diversion point. Are we going to see third bases being taken, or are we going to be seeing two base play? And we see both Zerg players sending out their drones, going to be expanding and taking their thirds. On time, on location. None of this two-base Roach nonsense, papi, as Cham isn't cutting any corners either. He goes for his own defensive baneling nest. eGGz opting not to. He had the gas for it if he wanted to, but no, he is skipping the baneling nest and he's going for a faster Evo chamber as well. This does scream Evo chamber into a Roach Horn into +1 carapace, but we shall see what the plan is for eGGz and what he decides to do with his gas. Regardless, he does plan to skip out on Ling Bane. We do see as we check his vision, he hasn't scouted the natural yet. He hasn't seen that baneling nest, but he should if he does dip on in. At the moment, more concerned with looking at the third base timing, and I worry for eGGz. Again, there's that carapace, there is the Roach Warren. Again, this is quite popular currently, going for Roaches and Lings with carapace. But we'll see if Cham can survive that long if eGGz can survive that long, as Cham is going for some Ling Bane aggression. We do see the first wave of Lings do get shut down, though Cham being a little bit too greedy, morphing in Banelings in the middle of the map. eGGz does now have the map control. Ooh, but he gets out positioned here, and eGGz has to commit to the counterattack. No, he turns around. Uh-oh. Turns around instead. Cham is going to be able to chip away here. He's going to get one drone for his troubles. More Banelings are waddling across the map. Cham is looking to end the game before eGGz can get into his Roaches. Oh god, oh god, oh god. The Banelings! Okay. eGGz does recognize this. He pulls back just in time, dancing here with the Ling Bane of Cham, but I don't know if he can really hold on to this third base. eGGz being forced back even further. Roaches are on the way, but it may just be too late. The Banelings are doing a great job at zoning away the Lings of eGGz. The full surround is real. We do see a surround on the Roaches and Queens as they pop out. Banelings do finally connect here. And eGGz barely holds on to his hatchery and his queen. eGGz has survived the scariest moment of this game, and now he can go into his timing here. +1 carapace will definitely help out keeping his roaches alive from these surrounds. Same can be said for his lings. It means the banelings of Cham aren't going to be anywhere near as effective. And I love that eGGz is now going for his own baneliness. He knows that his biggest threat is getting these roaches surrounded, and banelings will stop that from happening. Here we go. eGGz is going to be hitting his timing here with his upgrades. Cham back at home is making as much Ling Bane as possible. Oh my god, that's a lot of banelings. We don't have any defensive banelings here for eGGz. Oh my god, the banelings are rolling on forward here. The lings, I don't think they're going to be enough to really support this army. eGGz gets completely surrounded. +1 carapace is not enough, Bappy. It is just not enough. We do have a couple of reinforcements coming in. A couple of roaches and ravagers were saved, don't get me wrong, but we still have plenty of banelings here to defend. Oh my god, eGGz, he breaks into the natural. And every drone is going to be going down. The banelings, they weren't where they needed to be. Finally, the banelings rotate in response, but it's too late. Cham has lost everything. Cham will eventually clean this up. The banelings are going to finish. They're going to finish. Ooh, they finish up just in time. The reinforcements are flooding on in, and eGGz takes the first game. GG gets called. Oh my god. Again, the scariest moment was the Ling Bane aggression of Cham, and as soon as eGGz defended, which was a pretty close defense by the way, getting his roaches out in time, getting his queen out in time, saving and holding onto that third base, as soon as he defended that, then suddenly Cham was going to be on the back foot. And it looked like he was going to be able to defend with his Ling Bane, but he kind of got out of position. We saw a lot of his army went to defend his third base, and he left his natural completely vulnerable. And eGGz finds his way in, and he's one game away from knocking out Cham from these qualifiers. One game away. Wow. Oh boy. Here we go. Can he do it? Can he cause the 2-0? That would be crazy. Actually crazy. We will find out. Meanwhile, no other updates here in the bracket. I mean, nothing else to really update, to be fair. Nothing else going to be going on here as the lobby has been updated. Again, just Kelazur patiently waiting. Just waiting for the Zerg player. Thinking about his games. Thinking about his videos. As we are now preparing for our next game in the series, it is going to be on Cosmic Sapphire, a larger map. A map where, you know, you can get away with maybe going for an early pool timing and it not being scouted. We'll see. We shall see. Oh boy. Oh, Cham? As it looks like Cham may be having some PC issues here. Maybe relogging. Hopefully relogging, as he's currently not online. Oh boy. Hopefully he can come back to us, recognizing that it's not a best of one, Cham. It's a best of three. It's a best of three, puppy. Ah. There we go, there we go. He's back, he's back. It's okay. It's all good, puppy. It's all good. There we go. I gotta respond to this. As Cham has returned, thank God, thank God. Yeah, just some PC issues. Nothing too crazy. Just restarting here, relogging. Getting ready for game number 2. And it's going to be wild if Cham gets 2-0'd. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen. I imagine Cham is going to be playing safer this game and going for a more defensive style instead of committing so hard to the Ling Bane as he did in the previous game. And maybe eGGz can take advantage of that. I think it would be a good read to anticipate that that's how Cham is going to approach this game. Just like what Kellezer did in the ace match against Cham, where you can be a little bit greedier as Cham plays safer instead. Definitely something that you could do. We'll see. We'll see what the openers are going to be. I really don't want eGGz to open with a pull first, or with an early pull. That's not what I want, puppy. That's not what I want. But here we go. You can hear the beeps. Our players are ready. It is time. Here we go. Game number 2, and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, we have the man who is leading the series 1-0, representing the Daredevils from Colombia. It is, oh my god, as he's going for a 12 pool, eGGz. He's lost his mind. And spawning in the top left hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, we have the Mexican Zerg player representing Team GP. It is Cham. I don't know if I like this. I mean, to be fair, 12 pools aren't very committed. You can transition out of it, but if you don't deal any damage with the 12 pool, then you will be setting yourself behind in a longer game. Cham is going to be going for a hatch gas pool opener, so ideal scenario here for eGGz. Despite that, we'll see what he can get done with this. We'll see if he can avoid the scouting of these overlords. We got 6 Lings are immediately in production here. eGGz should be expanding and taking his natural base. There is no fast gas with this. It's not a 12-11. It's not a 13-12. Oh, as he pulls the boys! I was curious. I was like, mate, he's got the resources. Is he really not going to be throwing down a hatchery? No, mate. We're sending everything across the map. Only 2 drones remaining to mine what they can. We are going to be going for a spine rush. The first Overlord does miss this. That is the power of Cosmic Sapphire. The second Overlord, though, should be able to spot this as it does reroute, and Cham is now fully aware of what is going on. Cham going to be responding in kind, pulling his own workers. He's going for the Evo chamber wall here. This does make sure that spines cannot be thrown down on the edge of creep. It does mean that they're going to be forced to be thrown down in a bit of a more awkward position towards the north. Ooh. As there we go, 1 spine gets thrown down. Only 1. There's the second, but they are late. They are quite late and quite exposed. The drone's going to surround on the first spine of Cham. Likewise, eGGz's spines are also getting surrounded. Oh. Ooh, we do have a cancel. Likewise, we do see that Cham's spine was killed, actually. Speaking of, there's another kill as well. 0 spine's going to be finishing. Queens are on the way. Cham just has to buy time for the queens. But even if he does, there are so many Lings. Mate, this may just be too much. Oh my god, it may just be too much. Cham is just trying to buy some time right now, but the longer he waits, the more Lings flood across the map. The second queen comes out. And with the power of these queens, we'll see if it's enough. The drone drilling is real from the side of Cham. He holds onto a couple more drones, but he's going to be losing the queens. Ooh, supply blocks eGGz though. Mate, that snipe on the Overlord was actually pretty huge. That was big. Oh, the queen survives in the main. Cham is holding. Oh my god. This is not looking good here for eGGz. There is a transfuse from the low ground. Oh my god. Cham, is he really doing it? It looks like he is with the control of his queens. He mines enough for 2 more Lings. This is still so close. We're down to equal Lings, but also a queen for Cham. eGGz does have the drone lead right now, but is it gonna be enough in the end? Oh god. The micro is real. The reinforcements are coming out. The queen goes down. And eGGz has too much. He straight up has too much. The queens were the linchpin there. The queens were what was keeping Cham in this game. Without the queens, he is just outnumbered. And I can't believe it. The 2-0 is real. It's happened. Cham, the regional champion of Latin America. He took down Special. He did it all. But he cannot take down eGGz, mate. Every drone goes down. GG gets called. Good luck. And eGGz does it. He takes the series 2-0. GG, well played. Oh my god. Cham was doing the impossible with his queen control, with the fact that he kept both of them alive for so long, with the transfuse, with the positioning. It was insane. But Cham made a couple too many mistakes. He lost a lot of workers. There was a kill, not a cancel on his own defensive spine crawler. There was a lot of chaos ensuing. And eGGz, he lives. He was born in the chaos. He was molded by it, papi. Ay. GG. Well played. Cham may have gone to Korea. Cham may have gone to greater, like, fresh pastures across the horizon, but eGGz stayed in Latin America. And Latin America is where ZvZ is king, where ZvZ is fostered, where you got eGGz, you got Ryu, you got Eric, you got Jim Rising, you got so many quality Zerg players just facing off against each other in the most chaotic of games. And that is where eGGz was able to just, you know, thrive. Oh, wow. GG, well played. And now we move on to a qualifying match.